Let us align our centers with the downpouring of energies from the Ram constellation behind the Sun. The focus is on the sacral, eye, and solar plexus centers. When open, these allow the entire spinal channel to circulate unlimited life force and to freely share it with all that is. While the Sun is transiting the Ram constellation, we have a profound opportunity to further open these centers and realign ourselves with the unlimited life force of our universal nature. Stand barefoot upon the earth and prepare to use the breath body mudra of the Ram. Face the Sun, smile, and attune yourself to the evolutionary rays flowing to Earth from the Ram constellation through our Sun. Hold your hands in Virata Mudra. Move the legs to hip distance apart or sit. Belly in, chest lifted, and shoulders rolled back and down. Bring the hands to inverted Om Mudra at the sacral center. Listen to, see, feel, and fully sense Gaia's divine life force all around you, in the soil, the plants and animals, the birds, insects, and in the air and the water all around you. Feel the relationship of her life force to the Sun and solar rays. Feel how she is joyfully receiving his life force into her body, integrating it and circulating it to nourish her many life forms, to give birth to new ones, and to destroy those that are no longer useful. Feel your own connection with this continuous, powerful circulation of sexually charged life force. Breathe deeply, allowing any blockages around your sacral center to dissolve, so that you can joyfully participate in the collective circulation of this life-giving energy. Breathe deeply. Loosen your pelvis. Circulate life force through this chakra, which rules your reproductive organs as well as your bladder, your sexuality, and your ability to manifest the world you want to live in. As this center opens, life force rises up from the earth through your base center and flows easily up through your sacral center to your solar plexus center. Take a deep breath and let the fiery power of life force rise up to your solar plexus center, mirroring that movement with your Om Mudra. Make a closed lotus mudra at the solar plexus center. Breathe deeply, allowing any blockages in your solar plexus to dissolve, so that you can joyfully radiate this life-giving energy through your emotions. Breathe deeply, circulating life force through this chakra, which rules your digestive organs, your emotions, your sense of self-worth, and your ability to energize and enthuse your goals. As this center opens, life force rises up from the earth through your base center, sacral center, solar plexus center, and up to the heart center. Take a deep breath. Open your lotus mudra and let the fiery power of life force rise up to your heart center, mirroring that movement with your lotus mudra. Let the life force continue rising up to the eye center, where you bring the hands into Om Mudra. Look through the Om Mudra into the sky. Breathe deeply, allowing any blockages around your eye center to dissolve, so that you can joyfully radiate life force through the activities of your mind. Breathe in life force, circulating it through this chakra, which rules your eyes, ears, sinuses, brain, and the endocrine organs in the head. This center, when open, enables us to see beyond the surface, beyond the limits and categories that our brain and conditioning usually impose. It activates our intuition and subtle senses so that we may know the nature of reality and truth beyond conventional knowledge. As this center opens, life force rises up from the earth through your base center, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, the eye center, and up through the head center and out into the one life. Mirror that movement with your hands, following the toroidal flow of life force as it flows freely up and out into the one life, circulating back down into the earth. And breathe deeply as it comes up from the earth through your spine, and breathe out as it flows into the one life. Do this a few times, breathing life force up from the earth into and through your body, and breathing it back out again into the one life. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now reverse the toroidal flow of prana, breathing it through the head and out into the earth. Do this a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands to Prana Mudra, extended out at the level of the solar plexus. Continue to be mindful of the circulation of pranic life force. Attune yourself to the constellation of the Ram behind the sun. The Council of the Ram reminds us that we have incarnated to carry out Gaia's will and to participate in the circulation of evolutionary life force. To do so, we maintain focus on the plane of divine mind and maintain our love wisdom focus through our mental and emotional composure. We do this so that we can remain continuously conscious of her divine ideas and her divine activity, and we rule our lives by them. Meditate on the seed thought for the ram. I come forth, and from the plane of divine mind, I rule. Identify with the aspect of Gaia known as the Mahavidya Chinnamasta, the lady who nourishes all. She is an aspect or persona of our Mother Gaia, which we refer to as prana or life force. She teaches us that we are one with universal life force, with prana, and that we are designed for it to flow freely through and from us, nourishing anyone and anything who desires it. She reminds us that we are beyond life and death. As you call upon her with mantra, use the Om Mudra and draw her presence into your body, like fiery prana flowing up from the earth into the sacral center, up to the eye center, then down to the solar plexus center, and out into the world through prana mudra. Sing her mantra 3 times with the voice of love and devotion. Om Hrim Chinnamasta Svaha. Om Hrim Chinnamasta Svaha. Om Hrim Chinnamasta Svaha. Embody Chinnamasta. She stands in an aggressive manner, with her left leg forward, and her naked body is the deep red of a hibiscus flower. She wears a gold headdress, bangles, and armbands. She has 3 eyes, a snake wound about her neck and head, with a blue lotus adorning her heart center. From her body, 2 Shaktis emerge, who are her 2 friends and attendants, known as Daksini and Varini. To her right is Varini, who embodies the power to preserve, and who is white and red in color, with loose hair, and who holds a sword and a skull cup. On her left is Daksini, who embodies the power of destruction and enjoys the world in its state of dissolution. She is white and dark blue, with loose hair, and she also holds a sword and a skull cup. Chinnamasta herself embodies the power of creation, and thus the 3 of them represent the 3 aspects of universal nature. Daksini and Varini are hungry, and ask Chinnamasta for Prana Shakti. This is life force, but she is meditating and she puts them off for a while. When it comes time to feed them, she looks in all directions, acknowledging the universal sources of life force and power. Then she severs her head, releasing 3 streams of Prana Shakti in the appearance of blood. She stands holding her head in her left hand and her sword in the right. With the left bloodstream, she satisfies Dakshini. With the right one, she satisfies Varini. And from the central one, she feeds her own severed head. After playing in this way, she replaces her head on her body and assumes her original form. Hold your hands in Chinnamasta's Prana Mudra, extended out from the solar plexus center. Breathe deeply and slowly. As Chinnamasta, you transmit the life force of universal nature, circulating it toroidally in all directions simultaneously. You have nothing to accomplish. You know all that is to be known, and you manifest a divine form that expresses this completeness. You reflect the circulation of prana within the vast web of life. Close with a bow.